All right, so welcome to the call, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark. I consider it an honor to speak with all of you, and I'm very excited about the information we're going to be sharing with you tonight. We're going to share with you an innovative app that is poised to help people all around the world, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be really excited when you hear the information we're going to be sharing with you. So this is an innovative service that provides goodwill for minimal cost. It's something that people are already engaged with that provides income to individuals and organizations in a market of billions of people. So big market, unlimited, really. The people all around you can participate with this, and you're going to see exactly what that's going to mean. But I always like to start with the question, how would you like to have an automatic additional income doing what you are already doing? Would you be open to learn about it? Absolutely. Let's get right into it. So we're talking about automatic additional income through Instant Recall. It's an amazing app, an amazing opportunity. We've got a short 4-minute video that's going to give you a quick overview, but then I'm going to break it all down and make sure you have a thorough understanding of what this is and how this can help you and your family. Let's watch this video.
How would you like to have an automatic additional income? Automatic because you don't have to change anything about your day-to-day lifestyle in order to receive an additional income. An income that could easily reach into the high 5 figures. Take a moment to understand the Instant Recall app and how it can easily change your financial picture. Did you know your location data is valuable? That's right, where you go, your phone goes. And when advertisers see where all the phones are, they can better decide how and where to advertise. Did you know right now there are over 50 companies already selling your location to advertisers? That's right. As you and thousands of other people are driving around every day, multiple apps on your phone have been given permission by you to track your location. They do it anonymously, of course. They don't give out your personal information, but they are selling the location of you and the thousands of people all around you for hundreds of thousands of dollars to advertisers. Google is a prime example. So here's the question. How much are they paying you for your location data? And here's a better question. How would you like to get paid for it? Hold that thought for a moment. In the last 3 years, food and fuel prices have risen worldwide. We all need more money to get by. And with over 5.9 billion smartphone users around the world producing valuable anonymous location data, economists are right. Oil is no longer the most valuable resource. Data is. With the Instant Recall app, you can now get paid for your data and for referring others to Instant Recall. Of course, we comply with all international privacy laws, so you are not tracked personally. Your location data is anonymous. We collect $3.99 a month from your phone to publish your data to commercial data platforms. We package your location data and send it to the platforms every 15 seconds or 5,760 times a day. And we compile the data from the phones of everyone you refer. And we pay you monthly. In addition to that, your $3.99 monthly subscription provides 5 meals each month through feedingamerica.org. You are paid $1 per month on each personal referral, all those on your first level. Plus, you are paid $1 per month on the referrals made by those people you refer. This is your second level. If you have made 10 or more personal referrals, you are paid 50 cents per month on the referrals on your third and fourth levels. Simply put, if everyone refers just 10 people, you are making over $5,600 a month in recurring monthly income, without changing anything about what you're doing in your day-to-day life. Some people will refer a lot more than 10, so your monthly income can grow exponentially. We send payments to a digital wallet every month so you can withdraw those funds to your account. Download the Instant Recall app. Make sure the referral code you receive is correct before clicking on the green arrow in the bottom right. Next, open the app to the map page. Click on the white box in the upper right. On the next page in the lower right is an automated referral system connected to all of your contacts. Just start clicking on contacts to get your first 10 referrals. The best part is no inventory needed, and there are 5.9 billion customers out there for you to refer. Plus, you can take advantage, on average, of a $1,500 a year tax write-off as a home-based business owner. Feel free to get back with the person that shared this with you and take a moment to ask any questions and how you can get on board with this incredible opportunity. Have a good day, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right. So before we get really into it, ladies and gentlemen, of course, it's important to talk about who developed Instant Recall. And, we're really honored, to be in partnership with Paul Snyder. Now, he's got a tremendous background. In fact, I've got some friends who own their own companies, and they know Paul personally. He's a man of integrity. He's of the highest character, and everyone speaks highly of him. So Paul, for many years, has focused exclusively on helping merchants and all types of business owners succeed in an increasingly technology-based marketplace. He has extensive background in developing and harnessing new mobile technologies that help business owners become more successful. He also has extensive experience in building data location apps and knows the market inside out. And so we've got the best person to do this, ladies and gentlemen, over 30 years of experience, all kinds of connections within the industry and technology. And he has created something that has never existed. We're very excited to have him at the helm. And of course, he's very transparent. He communicates with us on a regular basis. So I have a question for you. Did you know that personal data is worth billions of dollars? Do you have any idea who purchases more personal data than anybody else? Well, it happens to be Wall Street. They're the #1 buyer of data used to predict trends and to direct investments. When they know where we are and where the traffic is going, they find the companies that are going to benefit from that traffic, and they invest in them, and they make a ton of money. But now Instant Recall is empowering you and I to benefit monthly from the sale of our anonymous location data. I want you to understand it is anonymous. And so in other words, they don't know who we are. They just know that the phone passed that location. So now, one of the great things about participating in Instant Recall is the fact that we now have a home-based business. So when we make that subscription for $3.99, we have established a home-based affiliate business. And along with that comes tremendous tax benefits. The average tax savings for a home-based business is $1,500 a year. So you might be familiar with Dave Ramsey, the financial guru. He says the worst thing you can do, especially in tough times like this, is get a second job. But the best thing you can do is start a home-based business, and that's exactly what we have here. And so there are many tax deductions that come along with this. Of course, you're going to consult your tax professional and your CPA. They're going to direct you on exactly how to handle that. Just remember, documentation is everything. Keep your records. So some of the things you can deduct would be auto expenses, office supplies, office furniture, your subscription itself. If you do any advertising or marketing, you can deduct that. Travel expenses and even employee salaries. You can even hire your children, put them to work, and you'll be able to take tax deductions on that, among other things. So now, another great benefit of Instant Recall is the fact that by participating here, we are literally feeding those who are in need. And I hope that if you're living in Florida or in any of the areas that were affected by the hurricane, I hope that you guys are doing well and that your family is well. The great thing about Feeding America is that they are right now supplying food and water to folks down in that area that need it, and in other places around the United States and Canada. So our partnership with Feeding America allows 5 meals to be distributed every time we pay that monthly subscription. And so, listen, the age to participate is 18, but someone at the age of 16 in the United States, and most states with the permission of their parents, can also participate in Instant Recall. They just need to get that consent from their parents. The goal of Instant Recall is to provide over 1 million meals every single month. We're really excited about that. So now, how many of you would agree that hardly anything worth doing can be done alone? Would you agree with that statement? Well, this partnership, our partnership with Feeding America, is really phenomenal. I've got a short 2-minute video that will teach you just a little bit about them before we go on and share with you just a few more details.
Today, right here in America. A shocking number of our neighbors are facing hunger. Feeding America estimates 60 million people turn to food banks, food pantries, and other private food assistance programs in 2020. There is enough food to feed all of us, but still millions of people face hunger every year. And in Black, Latino, and Native American communities, the challenges run deeper and hit harder. It takes courage to ask for help. It takes all of us working together to make sure no one goes to bed hungry.
Feeding America is a nationwide network of 200 food banks and 60,000 meal programs. Together, we are the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization. The Feeding America network helped provide more than 6 billion meals in 2020. Behind each meal are countless supporters, donors, and volunteers who care deeply about their neighbors. This family's meal came from their local food pantry. There are more than 60,000 meal programs like this all across our country. Before the meal reached the pantry, the groceries came from a local food bank that collects and routes food to feeding programs. Day in and day out, 200 food banks secure food and funds from donors like national food and grocery manufacturers, retailers, and farmers, and from the generosity of individuals making donations to help feed their neighbors. Volunteers help make it all possible. Each year, more than 2 million people lend a hand.
The work goes beyond providing meals every day. Together, the Food Bank Network and our partners are hard at work in your community and thousands just like it, rescuing healthy food and keeping it from landfills, focusing on the hardest hit communities, making it easier for everyone to get the fresh food they need, and uniting a movement that will bring about lasting change. All of this makes a difference for our neighbors by providing more meals today and helping create a hunger-free tomorrow. But we can't end hunger without people like you. Join us. Visit www.feedingamerica.org to find your local food bank. Volunteer to help get meals to your neighbors. Raise your voice to advocate for stronger food assistance programs. And donate. Every dollar helps provide at least 10 meals. Together, we can create an America where no one is hungry. Together, we're Feeding America.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So let's just take a moment and let's talk about the app itself, because it has some very unique features all in itself. So it's all about collecting and storing your priceless memories. You know, those times that you spend with your family, it's all about, experiences. And so here's the thing that I want you to take a look at. Why use the Instant Recall app? Because Instant Recall remembers all of your favorite meals at your favorite restaurants. Have you ever traveled to a new town and had a great meal at a great restaurant, but only to return and maybe not remember the name of the restaurant or even where it was located, right? Well, Instant Recall can help you store those memories so that you don't forget. Also, you can recall dates and times of past events that you did, with your families, and you can even share those events and those moments with them through the app. And if you're an outdoors person, you like to hunt, fish, you like to hike, things like that, you can pinpoint where you were, in the wilderness out there, up to 30 inches of the spot, so that you can return right to that great spot where you caught all those fish that last time, right? You can get right back there and catch some more. So that's awesome. And last thing, maybe you have a honey-do list or you need to go shopping or something like that. You can make a list and you can send that notification to yourself to remind yourself of those items and those things that you need to do. So that's pretty phenomenal. The app works fantastically and you can use it for those purposes. So now let's talk about the functionality of the app and let's talk about the money. So in order for you to get involved, of course, you're going to click on the referral link of the person who shared this with you, and then you're going to download the app and you're going to pay the $3.99 subscription. The next thing you're going to want to do is share the app and Instant Recall far and wide. We're going to help you with that and show you how easy it is to do so. As a result of that, every time someone subscribes, that's going to provide meals to those in need, but it's also going to provide income for you and any nonprofits that are connected with us and also participating in the program. So let's break it down in just a bit more detail because it's very easy to get started. When you get started, you're going to follow just a few simple steps. As I mentioned, you're going to download the Instant Recall app from the link of the person who shared this with you. And if you have an iPhone, of course, that's going to be in the Apple Store. And if you have an Android, that's going to be in the Play Store. Now, once you have downloaded the app, you want to sign up. So you can fill in the areas with your email address and choose a password, or you can simply click on the social media icons and it will fill the form for you. You want to make sure you write down the email address and you write down your password. You don't want to forget that so that in the future, you don't have to do a password reset. The other thing you're going to want to do is once you go inside the app, you're going to see some numbers in the upper right-hand corner. You click on those numbers, and that's going to enable you to see your referral code, which will be down at the bottom. So when you get ready to share this with other people, you want to make sure that they have that code. It's normally a series of capital letters and a number. Now, once you've done that, the most important part is to subscribe. And so you're going to click the button there. You're going to pay that $3.99. It's important for you to know that this $3.99, it goes straight to Google or it goes to Apple. That money does not go to Instant Recall. So this enables you to participate in the selling of your data through the Google Maps system. So this is very, very important, especially for nonprofits and organizations. They need to know that this money is not going to Instant Recall. This money goes to Google. All right, the next thing you're going to do is click on Settings in the lower right-hand corner. It's going to take you to another page here. This is where you can share the app with other people. We're going to talk about that in a couple of minutes. Also, you can access the company. If you have a question, you can send an email to support in order to get your questions answered. All right. And so now when you click on share, it's going to take you to the screen that you see right here. This is going to enable you to send messages through all of the various social medias, such as your email, Skype, Facebook, WhatsApp, Messenger. It's all right here. It makes it very simple. And the message is pre-written, but we have some better messages we're going to share with you. We call it copy and paste marketing that makes it very easy for you to share this program. All right, the next thing that you can do is when you also click on those numbers in the upper right-hand corner, you can take a look at the referrals that you have and the community that is developing as a result of your activity and the activity of your team members. So thing you want to know, and we're going to talk about this in detail in a moment, the referrals in green, that's earning you $1 every month. And there is no limit to the number of people you can refer to Instant Recall. And you're going to see here that as you refer individuals, you begin to build a community 4 generations deep. Now, I want you to do the math, and we're going to look at these numbers closely in a second. Our goal is for everyone to refer at least 10 people. We're going to help you and show you how to do that. That's going to enable you to generate around $5,600 a month in a perfect scenario. And so we're talking about some significant cash flow here, but let's get into it just a little bit more. All right, now, before you even get there, the last thing that you want to do when it comes to getting set up is you want to set up your G-Point wallet. This is going to enable you to get paid in fiat currency. And so there's a specific link. Actually, the G-Point has an app that you download in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You're simply going to use the same email address that you register with Instant Recall and the same phone number so that the two can be connected. All right? Very good. And so G-Point is going to pay out in fiat. One of the things you want to do is let them know how, what account you want that money to go to. You can do that through a debit card or through a banking routing number. All right, so this is the way that we get paid. It is in fiat, and you're going to connect it either through your debit card, your bank debit card, or through your routing number of your bank account. And so this is the primary way that money is paid out right now. There'll be other ways down the road, but this is where we are at this time. Okay, so now let's get into the rewards program and let's talk about the income potential. So as we mentioned, that every person you refer, when they download the app, every month you're going to earn $1 a month per person. And then when they refer others, they're going to be on your second level, and you will also earn $1 per month per person. But here's the thing. When you go out and you sponsor 10 people or more that join and participate, because it's all about having a large amount of data. When you do that, that's going to open up the third and the fourth levels where you will earn 50 cents each. So this is huge. Once a person joins and participates in any part of your team, they're cookie to you forever. So we're talking about something that's long-term. In your back office of the app itself, you're going to see points. 20 points equals $1 and 10 points equals 50 cents. So you receive text notifications throughout the day as people are joining, as you're referring others and your team members are doing that. And you get these messages that say you just earned 10 points, you just earned 20 points, and you see that throughout the day. So now I want to ask you a question. What if you could pay your car note, your rent, or your mortgage payments from an initial cost of only $4? Wouldn't that be awesome? Do you think it's possible? Well, let me show you how possible it is, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just say that you went out and you personally referred just 10 people. Let's say you referred 5 people a day using some of the ad copy that we're going to provide you. All right, all they're going to pay is $3.99. That's less than the cost of a Happy Meal, right? You refer 20, those 20, they refer 10, those 10, they refer 5, and those 5, they refer 2. That's $1,720 a month, just that fast, from this $4 program, ladies and gentlemen. You think that will cover your car note? All right, well, what about your rent? What would you have to do to generate enough money with Instant Recall to pay your rent? What about you go out and you refer just 40 people, 5 people a day for 8 days, all right? And those people, they just refer 10. And those people, they just refer 5 and then just 2. Guess what? That's over $3,400 a month. Is that enough to pay your rent? And guess what? You could do this by the next rent due date, all right? Within the next 30 days is what we're talking about. Okay, but what about your mortgage? What would it take for you to generate enough money with Instant Recall to pay your mortgage? What about you go out and you refer just 60 people? We got people on the call that have done that already. All right, let's just say you did 10 people a day for 6 days. Those people refer 10, then 5, then 2. Guess what? That's over $5,000 a month. Let me ask you a question. Would that cover your mortgage? All right, so the potential here is huge, especially as everybody shoots for that goal of referring 10. Now, so let me ask you, can you get just 10 people to download the Instant Recall app? Do you think that you could do that? Absolutely. The numbers are huge. So if everybody refers 10, guess what? That's 10 people on your first level. They all refer 10. That's $100 on your second level. They refer 10. That's additional $500 on your third, and then additional $5,000 on your fourth. Everybody referring 10. That's over $5,600 a month, and you're just getting started. Can you see the potential here? This is why we are so excited. Now, perhaps you're connected with a group or organization that would love to create long-term recurring cash flow long-term. There's so many ways that they could do this. They could set up a campaign where they tell their supporters, hey, listen, we are going to start doing something to provide meals to those that are in need. Would you partner with us at just $3.99 a month so that we can do so? The great thing is not only are we going to be able to provide food for those in need, you're going to be able to support us at the same time. How many people can you refer? How many of you would join us? Do you understand the funding potential that this could create, not only for that organization, but for you as well? This is what we're talking about. So this is not networking. Why is it not networking? Well, that $3.99 that you paid, that doesn't go to the company. That goes to Google for the access of the Google Maps system. Where does the money come from that pays us? That comes from the sale of the anonymous location data. It is so clean, organizations are loving it. So now, to support you, we have got a Facebook group. It's called Instant Recall Success Team. In that group, we provide training, support, ad copy, and a webinar schedule. We do regular webinars right now, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern for the international team. You can simply go to instantrecall.live, and the passcode is 777888. It's always the same for every meeting that we do. So now, can somebody say copy and paste. Maybe you don't know what to say to other people. Guess what? We're going to make it easy for you. We're going to literally write it out. All you need to do is copy and paste it. What's the easiest way for you and I to communicate with people right now? It is through text messages. And you have in your cell phone hundreds, if not thousands of contacts right there. You copy and paste the message, you send it out, 98% of those messages are going to be read, ladies and gentlemen. How long do you think it would take for you to refer 10 people or more? You could do it in one day or in a couple of days. This is why we know that this is poised to explode. Everybody referring at least 10 and many people referring many more. Can you see the potential for that? Well, that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. When is the best time to get involved in Instant Recall? The perfect time is right now because nobody knows about it. Nobody understands what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to get in contact with the person who invited you on the call, get their referral link, join our Facebook group, and start communicating with others. Now, what I like to do is take a moment because we've got some people on the call right now who are doing extremely well with Instant Recall, and I want to bring them up just to share their thoughts with everybody. I want to start off with a good friend of mine. His name is Mr. Giovanni. He's out there in the DMV, Washington, D.C., Maryland area, and I'd like to go ahead and bring him on the line to share his thoughts with everybody. So you are co-host, Mr. Giovanni. You could unmute yourself. How are you doing today?
Mark, I'm doing excellent. How are you today, my friend?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Man, another great presentation. Man, we're having fun with this Instant Recall. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to say, I'm going to start by saying this. What's easy to do, ladies and gentlemen, is also easy not to do. You know, when you consider why is it that some people are doing so well in life and others are not, because some people, many people, maybe some of the people you talk to today, tomorrow, are going to take something that's so simple to do, the downloading of an app, and in their mind, they're going to make that difficult to do. How does it take to download an app? Probably about less than 3 minutes. How long does it take to get the next app for payment? Probably another 3 minutes. Imagine 6 minutes, $4, which creates $4, 2 apps, takes about 10 minutes total, creating enough money as indicated in this presentation tonight of being able to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car note, becoming debt-free, feeding hundreds of others who are in need in America where we live. Missing out on that was easy to do, my friend. It's easy not to do. Be one of those people that realize this, my friend, is easy to do. That's all I have for you tonight, Mark.
All right. Thank you so much, Giovanni. Really appreciate you, man. I want to go ahead and go to Houston, Texas. And I have another good friend out there. His name is Terry. And Terry is doing some phenomenal things with the program. And Terry, you should be able to unmute yourself. Hopefully you're in a position where you can share with us right now. And so if you would just click on your microphone, you should be good to go. Let's see if we can get him on right now. All right. So while he's getting himself situated, I want to go to Coach Nevada Howard. She's out there in the Maryland area as well. And Coach Nevada, are you there? Can you unmute yourself right now?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. How are you doing today?
Trying to contain myself in this excitement because, I don't like hype because I can't take hype to the grocery store and put it up on the counter and buy groceries with it. But I sure enough can take this opportunity and do it. So I don't want to sound hypey, but I'm just excited. And I'm just excited about the opportunity, Mark, to be able to not just help myself, but there are so many people that are hurting right now, that are hurting financially as the boxes in the store get smaller, but the prices continue to rise. Of course, as gas continues to hit us as we're driving across the highways and the byways, it is just such an honor actually to be a part of something that really can honestly help. And I just want to tell you what a fantabulous presentation that you've done here, that you do every Tuesday and Thursday. And I want to thank you for your service and the time that you have a database in which you really don't have to be here. But I just want to thank you for taking the time to be here, for having the heart and the mind to serve others. And you know, I've been around for a long time and people laugh at me, but I've been in everything but a hearse. And I guess if I live long enough, I'll be in one of those as well. But see, the thing is having been around a long time, I'm not talking from scratch. I get to talk from experience. And I haven't seen anything that has actually moved and been so easy as this has been. So what I want to leave you guys with is this: take this serious. Let this help you hit your freedom number. And that freedom number doesn't have to be 100,000 a month, 50,000 a month. A lot of people's freedom number is 2,500, 3,000, because whatever the cost of your bills are per month, if you had enough money to cover that, you're free. Might not be able to take all the vacations you want, but at that point you are free, which frees up time for you to be able to do entrepreneurial ventures, for you to be able to advance this even further. Take it serious. Listen, guys, I had 10 people in one day. I'm already down, and that opens up the third and fourth level. I'm already down to my third level. Don't sleep on this. This is going to move faster than you think it's going to move, because I had no idea that within 2-3 days or whatever, that I'd be down at the third level, which means that it's going to be a matter of a day or two where I'm going to be down to that fourth level. So take this opportunity serious and make sure that it's about serving, feeding the hungry, and then being able to help other people get out of that rut that they've gotten themselves in. Thank you so much again, Mark, for inviting me to speak. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Nevada. All right, I'm going to go to my friend, Terry Lawton. He's out there in Houston. I saw your mic unmute a few minutes ago, Terry. I think you might be in a position you can unmute yourself right now. All right. I think you might be having a little trouble with his microphone. That's how technology is at times. Give him another second here.
Mark, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Getting a little bad reception here. I don't know if you can hear me good.
Yes, it's kind of in and out, but I do hear you.
All right. Hey, once again, Mark, awesome presentation. What you knocked it out of the park. I'm based on that one copy and paste post, and I'm sharing with everybody here that if this is if you never had success before and you've been in this industry, this platform here is a game changer. I tell people it's a game changer in the sense of what we're doing for families, what we're doing for ourselves, just through a simple app. Nothing you have to purchase, nothing you have to stock up, nothing, as far as something you have to, nothing to sell. It's just exciting knowing that it sounds too good to be true. And I told the person today, Dale, man, that sounds too good to be true. And I said, exactly. That's why you need to take advantage of it. But Mark, once again, thank you so much for inviting myself and the awesome presentation you did. You do a phenomenal job with that. So thank you.
All right. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, listen, we really value your time and we appreciate you taking the time to join us this evening. So what you want to do is get in contact with the person who invited you, ask them to send you their link. Go ahead and download the link, subscribe, and set up your G-Point wallet so you can get paid. We get paid every month on the 15th, just like clockwork. We are just getting started. You're right here at the very beginning. We're looking forward to doing some amazing things to help individuals and groups and nonprofits, and you absolutely want to be a part of it. So thank you so much for joining us. We will do another call Thursday night at 7 p.m., although it's not part of our regular schedule, but we will do it again Thursday at 7 p.m., the very same link and the very same time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you all again very soon at the bank. Have a great night.